Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2018. Why not? The album, Dad AF. Okay. Let's get into this video. So, I wasn't really sure that I wanted to make this video, and let me explain to you why. It has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that I've been friendly with Trisha Paytas, or that I've talked with her, or that I have made videos with her in the past, that she was nice enough to allow me into her home to make a collab video. It has absolutely nothing to do with that. The reason why I wasn't sure that I really wanted to make this video, at the request of literally hundreds of people, I was getting so many DMs from people. People were tweeting me, people were sending me messages on Instagram saying, will you please make a video about Trisha? What's going on with Trisha? What's going on with Trisha? And, you know, in kind of watching her Instagram stories and all the stuff that was going on, I was like, well, here's the thing, okay, that I don't know. Like, Trisha puts all this out there, and then 2 days later, she's completely fine. And the people are like, well, she pre-filmed those videos 2 weeks ago. I'm just talking about historically, okay? And then, so then they have this argument about when the film was actually, or the video was actually filmed. And then like 5 days later, she's completely back to normal again, and everything's fine, and what was happening. So I never know, like in Trisha's world, what is real, what is not real, and all this kind of stuff. And in the past, I have always said, as far as like kind of like this trolling behavior, that she even says that she trolls, but then she said she doesn't like trolling. It's all just a game. It's just really all a game. In the past, I've said that I thought it was funny, I thought it was enjoyable, and that was when the trolling was really, I would say, not about super serious things, or things that really were about her letting us into her world. This is different, okay? This is about addiction. This is about recovery. This is about withdrawing from addiction. This is about detox. And this is very, very scary to me. So for those of you out there that know, and Trisha does know this about me, I have been sober for 24 and a half years. My sobriety date is December 17th of 1994. It was not my first attempt at getting sober. And that's important for this video. I had attempted to get sober many, many times. Now, I consider myself an alcoholic and an addict. There was a lot of things that I used. There really wasn't anything that I wouldn't use. And I've said this many times in my videos, that the only reason I didn't become a opioid heroin addict was because it wasn't offered to me. Had it been offered to me at that time, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is today, it's literally everywhere, okay? If it was offered to me at that time, I probably would have died from an opiate overdose. So when people were asking me to make this video, I went into it, and when I first started watching the video, I was like, I think at this point, it's really hard to watch any Trisha Paytas video of any kind of seriousness and not say to yourself, is she faking this? Is this real? Is it fake? Is it not? I mean, because you don't know, right? And so I went into it, and it was kind of like, okay, if I'm going to watch this, I have to take it two different ways. And so I watched it once for like, this is an act. And then I watched it a second time, like, this is serious. And I really, okay, wanted to buy into this whole thing. Because I feel for her. If this is what she's going through, I really feel for her, okay? And I have some suggestions. But in my 24 and a half years of being sober, I have lost many people that I really care about to opiate overdoses. And, you know, I lost a friend of mine in a bathtub when her mother was 20 minutes from taking her to treatment. I lost a friend of mine who shot himself up in a bathroom. That was a hotel bathroom. Lost a friend of mine who shot himself up in a bathroom, standing up, okay, of his work, and that's how they found him. I've lost so many friends of mine through the years from pill overdoses, on and on and on. And people think that you can't die of opiate overdose or opiate withdrawal or opiate overdoses, and that's just absolutely not the case. And so I want to make sure that when you're watching this video, you know I'm simply speaking as a YouTuber, a person in recovery, and as an alcoholic and an addict when I watch this video. The reason the video was so upsetting to me, and I'm going to cite some statistics to you in a second, was that if this is really what she is going through, where the hell are the people in her life that care about her, okay? And I'm speaking right to her family and to her friends out there that consider her one of their dearest friends. She ain't gonna listen to me, okay? And I'm in Indiana, but she's got people that she interacts with on a daily basis. She's got hairstylists and all these people that she pays to do stuff with. The girl needs to be in a treatment program, period. If this is real, this is such a cry for help on a huge level, it's extremely sad, okay? Because, first of all, nobody should be detoxing, white-knuckling themselves off of serious opiates. So here's the deal. When I'm watching the video, and listen, I've heard the story, not of 50, not of hundreds, but literally probably 1,000 people at this point of opiate withdrawal. It's very similar each time. The first 72 hours is absolute hell. You feel dope sick, you feel like you're gonna vomit, and you're having diarrhea, your aches, pains, blah, blah, blah. When I was in treatment last time, I had a heroin addict in the room next to me. He literally moaned and groaned the entire night because it just was so uncomfortable for him. Usually within the first week or two, those things start going away. But, and this is important, okay, because she's saying that she hasn't used in 18 or 19 days and people are speculating, whatever, that you wouldn't be going through this. She could be. She actually could be, because there's something called post-acute withdrawals, and people that have post-acute withdrawals could feel symptoms, or it could be like, you know, to some degree in her head that she's feeling this way still, a lot of anxiety and whatever. She could be going through post-acute withdrawals at 18, 20 days, 6 months, even a year, some people have said, right? But that would imply chronic opioid use. And if that's the case, the last 20 days that she's just been sitting around filming videos and she's saying she's bored in bed and she doesn't want to eat cereal and all this kind of stuff, it's not consistent with that. Because if you were going through opiate withdrawal, the last thing you would ever want to do is sit down and film any kind of YouTube video for anybody out there to see, number one. So I don't know. But Trisha, I wish you the best. And I hope that if this is really what you're going through, I hope that you get yourself some medical attention, because let me tell you something. People do not believe that you can die from opiate withdrawal. Well, I looked it up because I knew that you could. And I've had friends of mine that have almost died going into opiate withdrawals. The thing is that from vomiting and from diarrhea, two things that she talks about in the video, I think she talks about vomiting, your body starts to go into dehydration. And because of that, your heart starts feeling it's going to shut down. And that's what she's talking about in this video. It's very, very scary, you guys, what she's talking about. Because if this is really what she's going through, this is no joke, number one. Number two, the negligence that she is sending out to her audience to basically say it's okay to detox yourself at home with no medical treatment. She goes in this whole thing about treatment programs. Okay, fine. I don't care that you don't like treatment programs. I don't care that you don't like counselors that are paid for. I get it, okay? There are a lot of people out there that don't trust counselors and don't trust those kind of people. But get yourself in with a good doctor. And she's sitting there making these videos, and who is she talking to as a counselor that's sitting there okaying this and being like, yeah, this is completely fine. It's negligent for them just to sit there and be like, yeah, this is fine that you're detoxing yourself off of. I'm just completely baffled by all of this, okay? Here are the statistics, and I want to read some of these statistics to you because I looked them up. From 1999 to 2017, more than 700,000 people have died from a drug overdose in the United States. Around 68% of the more than 70,200 drug overdose deaths in 2017 involved an opioid. 68%, okay? In 2017, the number of overdose deaths involving opioids, including prescription opioids and illegal opioids like heroin and illicitly manufactured fentanyl, was 6 times higher than in 1999. 6 times, okay? On average, 130 Americans die every day from an opioid overdose. And that is 1 in every 9 minutes. So I've been on here now for 9 minutes. Somebody has died from an opioid overdose while I've been making this video. It's really sad, isn't it? That this is what we're putting out there into the world. And that then the next day we just post hey, I let celebrities pick what I'm eating. And we think that that's okay. Like, I'm not okay with this. And I can't sit and continue to sit and watch this anymore and be okay with it. Either it is really, really true. And you know, like a lot of people compare her to Anna Nicole Smith. Well, what is really tragic about that, okay, is that Anna Nicole Smith is a product of not taking people's help, them not forcing her to get the help that she needed, right? What's interesting is that Trisha talks about the psychiatric hospital that she went into being the worst thing that ever happened to her. So basically it's like this threatening kind of thing. So she's saying to people out there that love her, if you do this to me, if you get a hold on me because I'm medically detoxing myself, then you're not going to be in my life anymore. And it's very manipulative what is going on. Trisha, I have cared about you for a long time through the years. If what you are saying in this video is true, if you are truly going through this at 2.5 weeks plus, you are still suffering post-acute withdrawal symptoms, you need to get help. You need to get some serious, serious help. The other implication is that the people that just try to quit on their own have a higher incident of relapse. So the fact that you're not replacing this with any kind of outlet whatsoever, whether that be a 12-step program, which I am part of, but you don't have to be, you know, intensive counseling or therapy with a group or with an individual, but individual therapy has not proven to be great with substance abuse programs, you know, some kind of deep spirituality where you're getting very, very involved. With the kind of money that you have, could you care about yourself enough? All you want to talk about is how people don't care about you and don't love you. Could you care about yourself enough, to maybe go invest in a program where you can just get away for a month? You're still going to have your YouTube career. People aren't going to care if you miss a few sponsored videos. If your sponsorships don't want to sponsor you because you take a month off to take care of yourself to save your life, then screw those people anyway. And if your subscribers won't stand by, then screw those people anyway. But if you can't get yourself enough help, if you don't see that people love you enough, that they want you to get better, that the people that you're really, really losing as subscribers are not the haters, they're the people that have invested in you and love you and they want you to get help, then do it for at least the subscribers out there that you're being irresponsible to, telling all these people out there that it's okay to detox and cold knuckle yourself off of serious opioids, because it's not. And it's really, really dangerous. And I personally have lost friends of mine out there because of that. We have today even outpatient medically managed detox, okay? Which is why she said, I don't want to be on this drug and I don't want to be on that drug. Okay, fine, but go to a doctor that doesn't use any narcotics for withdrawal symptoms. Go to a doctor that at least is medically managing your vitals so we can make sure that your heart and everything else is going on. This is okay. This is not okay. This is very, very serious. And the reason that I didn't want to make this video is because it's not a drama video. It's not. It's almost too serious. It isn't almost too serious, it is too serious. And it makes me sad. And it makes me sad because if this is what her channel is turning into, and she probably doesn't care, okay? But if this is what her channel is at this point, it's just this complete meltdown of cry for help and won't take the help that people want to give her and continues to get on video, I can't continue to follow that. I can't continue to support that and endorse that. And it makes me really, really sad because she's somebody that I've watched for a really, really long time. Trisha, I'm here for you. If you need help, reach out. I will help you get whatever help you need. If you want to talk, I'm here for you. If you want to talk to me about addiction, I've been through it. I understand. I've been through withdrawals. It was killing, okay? It was absolutely, I thought I wanted to kill somebody when I was going through withdrawals. For all of you out there that are struggling right now, there are tons of resources. Put in, if you want to find one, put in Google into your state, free treatment, and it'll come up. If you have insurance, put in treatment programs, put it in there, and you can put in the Psychology Today website. There are so many websites out there that you can find. I will link up a couple of them below for you guys out there. This whole situation just makes me really, really sad. Anyway, I love you, and I wish you all the best. Bye.